Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Victoria and I run Time and Tenderness here on YouTube and on Instagram. I am sorry if I am speaking softly, but if you have been away at some sort of retreat or disconnected for the past month, you will know that we are having a coronavirus or the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning everybody has to stay home and self-isolate and quarantine and work from home. So my husband is currently working from home today. So I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, but I still wanted to work on a video for you guys this week to help you have some motivation and some positivity this week. So I have no idea what I'm going to do for today's video. I was thinking about doing a cook with me, a clean with me, plant my garden with me. So maybe I'll just do all three. So let's see how this goes. This is going to be a very interesting video today. So let's get started.
About yesterday, your smile, your style so fly, my oh my. As time stood still, I got the urge to steal a kiss, and so I did. Now I'm embarrassed, but just a little bit.
Alright, so after tidying up the kitchen a little bit, not perfect because I'm just going to start cooking right now, and because I just feel like in general I'm a hot mess currently, I am going to be making a chicken stock. So I have a whole chicken carcass which I purchased from a local farm. I have a head of celery. I have some carrots that I'm going to be using, and I have 2 onions. So we're just going to chop all this up, put it in my stock pot and let it go all day. I will link the video that I used to make bone broth before. So we'll be using that recipe similarly, except this is with chicken instead of beef bones. So let's get started. Okay friends, so I went ahead and rough cutted up the celery, carrots, and onions, and I covered the chicken carcass, as you can see, with water till it's just covering. I'm so sorry this video is gonna be so sloppy for you guys this week. I'm really trying, and Layla is crying because she knows Jack is home and she wants to be with him, but she can't. So I'm just going back to the stock. I'm gonna take the carrots and the celery and the onions, and I am going to be putting them into the stock pot, and this is gonna just simmer all day.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I was.
So I mopped and vacuumed and made my bed, changed the sheets, and tidied up the kitchen, and the broth is still going. So now I'm going to make a loaf of bread and a batch of bagels because the store was out of both of those things. There's no bread in the stores and there's no bagels, so I'm gonna go ahead and start both doughs. I'm gonna try a bread machine mix with the bread, and then I'm gonna set aside the bagel dough and get us some bread in this house. So let's get started with that. Okay guys, so I got everything set up for the bread. I added 1 cup of water, 4 teaspoons of honey, and 2 teaspoons of yeast in here. So that is proofing for now. Getting the, not proofing, the yeast is blooming. And then I have 2 cups of flour and some salt. This is bread flour that I'm using. And then I have 4 teaspoons of olive oil. So once the yeast is finished blooming, I will add all this together and set my bread machine and have that good to go. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I've let the yeast bloom. It is all nice and frothy inside, and I'm going to add the flour and salt as well as the olive oil, and we're just gonna let this go, and we're gonna have a nice loaf of homemade bread. Okay guys, so now I have moved on to doing the bagels, and I have shared that recipe here in a previous video, but I will put that recipe in the link in the description down below as well as the bread recipe too. But I have, once again, my yeast blooming. I have my flour pre-measured. My bread machine is now kneading the bread dough, and I had added some brown sugar to the water to help the yeast bloom. So we'll get all this together. This dough is gonna rise. I'll probably do something else around the house for my day, and then we'll have some bagels and bread later on.
My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Okay, so I finished the broth. I strained it all out, got rid of all the bones and the vegetables. It is now cooling in this new pot, and then I'm gonna skim all the fat off of it once it cools. The water for the bagels is boiling. The oven is preheating. The bread The bread is baking, and now I have to make my bagels and get them ready to go for the oven.
Said he only wanna see his friends. Another week went by and we barely even spoke. Think I'm beginning to read a sequence. Why did you turn your back on me? Maybe there's something I don't see. Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me. Why'd you go and leave me here all alone in the shadows? Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? I don't like to be a bother, but I'm getting kinda sick of trying to figure this out on my own. It's almost like you're keeping secrets from me. When did your feelings start to drift? Maybe there's something that I've missed. Could you just shed a little light, shed a little light, shed a little light on me? Shed a little light, shed a little light, shed.
Ooh, the sun is really bright, but I am going to be planting potatoes for this year, so in a few months from now we will have an abundance of potatoes. So watch me as I plant all these potatoes. Let me go get them.
Shed a little light on me. No one likes to get hurt. It's just something that we go through. I deserve to know the truth. How come you let me, you let me?
Well, friends, I think I am going to end today's video at this point. I just finished planting the potatoes and I watered them. I am running out of battery right now, so there's not much that I can film. I just want to take this time to remind everyone that I care for you, that I hope you are staying healthy during this time. I hope that you are choosing to self-isolate and self-quarantine to help keep, our more sensitive family members and friends safe. For a nation that's supposed to be self-isolating, this road is very busy for whatever reason. But I have very dirty hands right now too. But I hope everybody stays very safe. I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!